Welcome to the October 2023 campaign, Operation Bottle Rocket. Musalo Island, once a quiet and peaceful locale, has fallen into the grasp of Lieutenant Anatoli Koslov and his hostile forces. Koslov, a cunning and charismatic military commander, has managed to rapidly win over the local populace. His methods include a combination of propaganda, strategic alliances, and promises of a better future under his rule. As the weeks passed, Musalo Island has witnessed a troubling outbreak of enemy sympathizers amongst its residents. Kozlov's forces have successfully infiltrated the hearts and minds of the island's people, and more individuals are pledging their loyalty to his cause each day. The situation has reached a critical juncture as it has become apparent that Kozlov's influence has grown to such an extent that he can now mobilize local support for his operations, recruit informants, and disrupt any coalition attempts at restoring peace. Recognizing this urgency of the situation, international authorities decided to take action. Task Force Bad Batch has been deployed to Musalo Island. Their mission is clear: counter the rapid spread of enemy sympathizers, rebuild trust with the local population, and ultimately neutralize the threat posed by Lieutenant Anatoli Koslov. Task Force Bad Batch arrives on Musalo Island with the understanding that winning over the hearts and minds of the local populace is paramount. Their strategic approach will involve not only military operations, but also humanitarian efforts, civic engagement, and community building initiatives. The stakes are high, and the success of this mission is essential to restoring peace to Musalo Island and thwarting Kozlov's plans. Task Force Bad Batch will be making an area near Kotka their home for the duration of this campaign. An industrial complex has been converted into a base and motor pool. For this campaign, we'll be utilizing the Task Force Bad Batch motor pool. That is, all vehicles available to the task force will be spawned at the Task Force Bad Batch base and available for any mission at any time, to include 3 Bradleys, 3 Strikers, 3 ambulances, 2 Humvees for the platoon. Each squad gets 1 MRAP and 3 Humvees. And from a support perspective, we have a command truck, 2 armored transports, and a fuel truck. To reiterate, the Task Force Bad Batch motor pool. Task Force Bad Batch may use any and all vehicles in the motor pool. However, if a vehicle is destroyed, it is removed from the motor pool for 1 operation. That is, the remainder of the operation that the vehicle gets destroyed, and the following operation. Taking a look at the AO, Musalo has been divided up into 7 different districts, Delta 1 through Delta 7. These are the neighborhoods of the Musalo Island. Each district contains the following: 3 sympathizer houses, 3 enemy ammo caches, and 1 enemy comm site. Musalo is home to many enemy sympathizers. It's been determined that each district is home to 3 sympathizer houses. These can be identified by an enemy flag in their front yard. They're known to contain 3 to 5 armed combatants. Neutralizing a sympathizer house will reveal an 8-digit grid to an enemy ammo cache. This will be dropped in general on Discord. Sympathizers use fireworks to alert nearby camps and patrols to Task Force Bad Batch's presence. Nearby enemy patrols and camps will move towards the origin of a firework. Dispersed throughout Musalo are mobile enemy camps. They're known to be home to approximately 1 infantry squad. Enemy camps will respond to and investigate any firework within earshot eyeshot. As they are mobile, it is not uncommon for camps to move around in between campaign sessions. Enemy sympathizers have been stockpiling ammo in their districts. As mentioned, neutralizing an enemy sympathizer house will reveal an 8-digit grid to a nearby ammo cache. Each district contains 3 ammo caches. When you find an ammo cache, report findings to Bad Batch X-Ray, then proceed to detonate an explosive on the ammo cache to destroy it. The GM will remove it. The enemy has erected multiple comm sites throughout Musalo. Destroying the generator that powers the antenna is how you neutralize the comm site. Each district contains one and only one enemy comm site. The enemy uses these comm sites to retrans QRF requests to the enemy FOB. Destroyed comm sites and districts will be repaired between sessions if at least one enemy sympathizer remains in the district. The enemy is determined to retain air superiority in Musalo. Destroy the radar dish or the generator to neutralize the radar site. The last time someone flew within 1 kilometer of one of these radar sites, enemy QRF was dispatched to where the bird ended up landing. As of right now, intel says the enemy only has one radar site on Musalo, however they're expected to construct more throughout the month. The 3 primary enemy locations. Firstly, the enemy stronghold is a multiple-story building located north of District 4 that the enemy is fortified and currently uses as a supply depot. The enemy has placed mortar teams on the rooftop of the stronghold, providing indirect fire to Districts 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next is the enemy FOB. It's located west of District 7. It's home to multiple AA guns and a sizable infantry unit, including the enemy's QRF forces. The FOB has its own comm site located north of the FOB that it uses to receive QRF requests and communicate with headquarters. Lastly, we have the enemy base and headquarters. It's located at the port of Musalo, and very little is known about this location. It's believed to be heavily fortified, containing a large element of enemy soldiers, radars, AA guns, and armored vehicles. The enemy base is a hornet's nest. Enemy Commander. Lieutenant Anatoli Koslov is the enigmatic leader of the hostile forces on Musalo Island. His operational base is the port of Musalo headquarters. It serves as the nerve center of enemy activities on the island. Koslov is a seasoned military commander known for his strategic acumen, unwavering dedication to his cause, and an exceptional photographic memory that allows him to retain intricate details of the battlefield. Koslov's unwavering commitment extends to his elite Quick Reaction Force, or QRF, a hand-picked group of the best and most equipped soldiers in his unit. These highly trained operatives are his pride and joy, living full-time at the heavily fortified Enemy Forward Operating Base, or FOB. From there, they stand ready to respond swiftly to any threat or opportunity that arises on the battlefield. Each morning as the sun rises over Musalo Island, Koslov embarks on a journey to the FOB. His daily visits to the FOB are a testament to his hands-on leadership style and his commitment to maintaining a tight grip on the island's operations. Reports suggest that at night, when communication between the FOB and headquarters is temporarily lost, Koslov has, in the past, displayed unwavering dedication. He doesn't hesitate to leave the comfort of his headquarters and head to the FOB. This swift response ensures that his command structure remains intact and that he can oversee critical operations personally. Notably, Koslov possesses a photographic memory, which allows him to remember intricate details of the battlefield, including grids for various elements such as an enemy's sympathizers and locations of hidden ammo caches. This extraordinary ability adds a layer of depth to his strategic approach and contributes to his enigmatic persona. He always travels in a convoy of 3 identical black MRAPs. He seamlessly changes which vehicle he's in within the convoy. This practice adds an extra layer of security and unpredictability to his movements, making it more challenging for his Task Force Bad Batch to pinpoint his exact location. Koslov's actions and motives remain shrouded in mystery, making him a high-priority target for Task Force Bad Batch. His ability to adapt to the ever-changing dynamics of the battlefield, along with his formidable presence of his QRF and his elusive convoy, poses a significant challenge that Task Force Bad Batch must overcome in their mission to restore peace to the Musalo Island. Policy and Procedures Summary. The campaign is 4 2.5-hour sessions. There will be no extension of time allowed. This 2.5-hour timer begins after Task Force Bad Batch leadership has received their AO updates brief from the GMs. It does not begin right at 9 p.m. Eastern. Some leeway is given here for technical difficulties, mod downloads, etc. Let's get all the guys in, briefed, and the 2.5 hour timer will start. The Task Force Bad Batch motor pool procedures are in full effect. All vehicles will be available at the spawn. If a vehicle is destroyed, it cannot be respawned and is not available for the following op, calling this a 1-op cooldown. Task Force Bad Batch will begin each campaign session with at least one Little Bird, the benches variety, regardless of previous session outcomes. Respawns will be conducted via 5-line reverse medevac. If there are no helicopters available, troops will deploy directly from the base after a 10-minute wait period. All Task Force Bad Batch assets are available to include indirect fire. All campaign sessions begin at 1100 hours in-game. Time progression speed will be set so that the campaign session is a 24-hour in-game period. Enemy forces that are captured and returned to Task Force Bad Batch base will reveal locations of various enemy assets, for example ammo caches, commo sites, sympathizer houses, on the map after the current session ends. Current campaign objectives are as follows. Locate and destroy 21 enemy ammo caches. Locate and neutralize 21 sympathizer houses. The third campaign objective is redacted at this time. Each session, leadership will receive an AO update. An AO update describes any changes of the AO since the prior session. This includes gathered intelligence from captured enemies, information about newly constructed enemy sites, any relevant motor pool information, progress towards the campaign objectives, and an updated map of the AO. AO update for Session 1 is as follows. There is a town in District 1 that has asked for fuel in exchange for information on Lieutenant Koslov's movements. Bring a fuel truck to 0553-0396 and speak with the citizens to complete this task. Also, it has been confirmed that the enemy has a radar site somewhere on the island, and thus, attack aviation has been grounded. Neutralizing the radar site will lift these restrictions. At this time, Task Force Bad Batch has destroyed 0 ammo caches and has neutralized 0 sympathizer houses. Task Force Bad Batch, welcome to the October 2023 campaign, Operation Bottle Rocket. This brief will be available as a PDF in the days leading up to the operation to include an updated map and any relevant changes to the motor pool. Good luck and Godspeed.